AMD Advanced Micro Devices Incorporated General Overview and Trend. AMD has experienced significant volatility over the past 3 months, rising from 118.64 in mid-June to a peak of 186.65 in mid-August. However, there was a sharp decline in late August and early September, with the stock falling to 150.18. Since then, the stock has recovered somewhat, closing at 155.67 on September 11th. The overall trend shows high volatility with an upward bias price and volume. The stock has shown extremely high volume on some days, particularly during the sharp decline in early August when volume exceeded 133 million. The recent recovery has occurred on moderate volume, indicating some investor interest but not overwhelming enthusiasm. The volume pattern shows that significant price movements are generally accompanied by high volume, typical for volatile semiconductor stocks. Moving averages EMA and SMA. Current price, 155.67 on September 11th, is below most significant moving averages, indicating short and medium-term downtrend. The 5-day SMA is 154,716 and 5-day EMA is 156,816, with current price between these two levels, suggesting short-term indecision. The 10-day SMA at 159,103 and 10-day EMA at 158.8689 are above current price, as are longer-term moving averages like the 20-day SMA at 164,298 and 20-day EMA at 161.8388. This indicates the stock is in a short-term downtrend within the broader uptrend technical indicators. Technical indicators show a bearish picture for short and medium term, with most moving averages above current price. VWAP is at 129,638, below current price, indicating the stock has traded above its average price for the period, but the recent decline has brought it closer to this average linear regression. Without specific linear regression values, I observe the stock has followed an upward trend over the past 3 months, but the decline from mid-August peaks has been significant. The stock is currently below the linear regression trend line connecting June lows to August peaks, suggesting weakening bullish momentum next trading day opening forecast. Given the recent recovery and closing price of 155.67 on September 11th with 5-day EMA at 156,816, the next trading day's opening price might be in the 155.00-157.00 range. The stock might encounter some resistance around the 157.00 level near the 5-day EMA resistance and support analysis and intraday movement patterns based on current price distance to resistance and support levels. Immediate resistance appears around 158.00-160.00 based on recent price action. Support levels are at 153.00 and then 150.00. Current price at 155.67 is closer to resistance than support, suggesting the stock could test resistance soon if bullish momentum continues. Potential high and low values based on intraday ATR14 value. Without ATR14 provided, based on recent volatility, the stock could potentially move 400-600 in either direction during the next session. This suggests potential high around 161.00 and potential low around 149.00. Possible scenarios. Bullish scenario: if the stock breaks above 158.00 resistance, especially with increased volume, it could target 165.00 and potentially 170.00. Bearish scenario: if the stock fails to hold above 153.00 support, it could retest the 150.00 level and potentially 145.00 if bearish momentum intensifies. Sideways scenario: the stock could consolidate between 153.00 and 158.00 as investors digest the recent decline and await the next catalyst conclusion. AMD has shown an uptrend over the past 3 months, but the decline from mid-August peaks has been significant, bringing the stock below most significant moving averages. The stock is currently in a short-term downtrend within the broader uptrend. The recent recovery suggests some buying interest at current levels, but there is significant resistance overhead. Overall, the technical picture for AMD is mixed, with medium and long-term trends still bullish but short-term momentum bearish. Investors should watch for breakouts above key resistance levels or breakdowns below key support levels to determine the next direction.